Hey guys, welcome to the start of Season 2 of the Borussia Dortmund Club. As you can see, we have sold Jude Bellingham to Manchester City because we always planned to sell him in Season 2 to keep it semi-realistic and keep this a bit of a challenge and keep it fresh. We've already signed the replacement for him. I had to do the deal because Liverpool tried to actually steal that player. And as you can see, Jude Bellingham went to Man City for 140 million. Let me show you the player that we have replaced him with. And if you've watched the previous episodes and you followed Dortmund in real life as well, you know exactly who we have brought in to be the realistic option to find him. Where's the deal? There it is. We've got in Erkan Kutcu, the Turkish centre mid from Feyenoord for 47 million. 83 rated he is now, 22 years of age, sorry. Will be a pretty good player in our midfield, and we're not done there with signings for the season because Nicholas Sule is an alright centre back at times, but now and again he lets me down, so I might replace him with someone else. I'm not too sure of my decisions yet. I've got quite a few options that I could choose from, and going to see how much money I have to spend as well. So Dortmund don't spend the most amount of money in transfer windows. They obviously bring in players, develop them, and let them go. Got a couple of players that we've already let go, like Torgan Hazard's going to leave us, and some other transfers we're going to make. And as you get into the season, if you're going to enjoy the video, don't forget to drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn notifications so you don't miss any videos. So get into Season 2 and make some more changes to the team and get ready for whatever Season 2 has to throw us. Okay, so the first game of the season is obviously the German SuperCup. We won the Pokal last season, but we did not win the Bundesliga. We did actually win the SuperCup at the start of the season up against Bayern Munich, so we could do it again here. 2 seasons in a row, we could beat them to this title. And you can see in midfield, Kutcu is going to make his debut, and Destiny Udogie, we have brought in for the left-back position, is going to make his debut as well. Now, Rice, we have kept him. He's got Bundesliga experience, and he obviously is a more developed player, being 25 years old. And Kirkes has been loaned out for the season, so maybe if we do a Season 3, he's going to come back then. Maybe we use him as a backup then, or in whatever capacity we can use him. Going to get into this one though, at the voting arena, and hopefully lift this title. As you can see, Brandt's going to start in the camera. We're going to give him the captain's armband, see if he can grow into that role. And Nicholas Sule is getting one last chance at this team. If he performs well here, I might keep him up until January, and depending on our performances and your guys' opinions, we might sell him in January. But if he doesn't perform here, we've got a deal with Juventus currently going on. We're currently working at a price tag with them. So if they come back with a price tag that we're happy with, he doesn't perform here, more than willing to let him go, that will bring in a replacement pretty much straight away. Let's get into this one. Hopefully start the episode off with a win and start off with a trophy. It's always nice to start off with a bit of silverware. Kimmich, Bayern's first chance to get forward. Udogie isn't the greatest defensively, so that's one thing we need to look out for with him. We're training him up there, but Alphonso Davies, Sule, good challenge there. The only issue with Sule is his agility is literally, I believe it's like 40 something. Isn't the highest stat in the world. Daniel Marlin, can you somehow break through? We've got Daniel Marlin, back post. We're going to look for. Okay, the cross there from Gio Reyna wasn't the greatest. Let's actually say that. Okay, that's going to be Sule, two former teammates, and Sule comes out again on top there. Okay. And Julian Brandt can score straight from the attack. Well, straight from the on the counter there. No, great save. And Julian Brandt stepping into the role of Michael Royce, obviously in this team more often this season. And Kutcu. Kutcu, who we know can shoot, so this is going to fill in that role of Jude Bellingham quite well. Kutcu, I mean, could be a free kick there for holding me up there with Kimmich, but a late slide. I see it wasn't, apparently it wasn't. Ben Nesri to Goretzka, a former Schalke man. I see he has 2 reasons to perform well. Sule. Okay, he's trying to earn himself to stay in this team. He knows he's on the way out if he doesn't perform here. And I guess he likes staying in Germany. Likes putting on the Dortmund shirt. And Daniel Marlin, oh, what a save from Neuer. Udogie does well there though. And he's gone down injured somehow, so hopefully he gets up, because that would be the worst debut possible, getting injured on your debut. Karim Adeyemi looking to get his first goal of the season here in the Pokal. Adeyemi getting inside here. Adeyemi going around open the corner, cutting back, plays it across to Julian Brandt. First time effort, saved it in their post. Second attempt. We get the ball. Adeyemi. It's a short to do with this one. You go back here. It's hit and it's saved by Neuer. Denied on your Marlin. And Nesri. Sule, he actually got something on that there. Nice Wolf now in the left back role. Good work there. Marlin, Kutcu now, forward to Adeyemi. Adeyemi a little bit out wide here. He's got fast centre back chasing him down as well, so he's going to have to get the shot away pretty quickly here. Adeyemi Schlotterbeck. Okay, got very unfortunate there. You better win that. Schlotterbeck. Okay, how in the world has Nesri got the ball? How have they got a corner from that situation? Let's be real. How have they got a corner from that situation? Cobble, that's yours. Oh, for a second I thought he was going to get beaten to that. Sule. That is Wolf. That is Wolf now. Jude. Brandt. Can he pull off a Marco style effort? Good save from Neuer. Sure he is. Stark, why not? Stark. Stark with an impressive effort from range. Anton Stark, remember, brought him from Mainz last season to be a backup centre mid. He was only meant to be a backup, and he forced his way into the team, replacing Emre Can, taking out Seti Özcan. He hasn't really been given an opportunity though. But Anton Stark is just irreplaceable as a box towards midfielder. Neuer probably should save that after all the shots he's faced. That one beats him. But Anton Stark, what an impressive rise he's had in this team. The bits of here. Okay, I've got two players blocking that pass there. This Sule got block. Doesn't win a ball at Sule. Go, let's go. No, who was that? That was a net. Oh, he's missed. I thought I was going to goal. Nobody's not been brought on. Just a bit, sir. Must be changing formation. Oh, that's a great pass. Malin flicking it on. Kirchu. Adeyemi, oh, open the corner. That'd have been a nice bit of play. Managed to link that up. Schlotterbeck. You see Alan now onto the pitch. Coman shoots, and that's the one that goes in. It's a great strike from Coman. But judging by the two situations, I thought the first one, or the one you just saw before this one would have gone in, and this one would have been saved or stopped. But Wolf couldn't get over. I'm not sure what Cobble's doing. He's completely shred that, and Bayern are back in this game. Stark. Adeyemi. Oh, that's a free kick, ref. That's a free kick every day of the week. Now, it should be a card. It ain't going to be a card though, for some reason. Not sure why. And Jude Bellingham stepping up to take this one. Scored a free kick in the semi-finals against Real Madrid. In the comeback, we almost pulled off. But Jude Bellingham now put us back ahead in this game. Jude Bellingham for a free kick. Not enough power and bend behind it. Middle back now. Jude Bellingham wins the header. He can't get it past Manuel Neuer. And your Malin. Okay, Kirchu. Into Julian Brandt, side foot off the crossbar. A few minutes left at the actual 90. Can we get one more attempt? Julian Brandt is challenged there. Kirchu. Play that out wide to Reina. Can Reina get there? Yes, he can. Reina. Quick word there from Reina. Reina now. Adeyemi. There we go. 90. Technically +1. 90 minutes and 54 seconds is the time of the goal. Karim Adeyemi. We deserve to win this game. We've been all over Bayern Munich for the majority of the game. They've had a few attacks, but overall we dominated this one. And we're putting in an impressive performance. Sule as well. I'm going to take my time to mention him here. He's played quite well in centre back. He's really trying to fight his way back into this team. So I might give him this episode to rebuild his trust in the team and let you guys make the decision at the end of the episode. We've got 3 games in the Bundesliga after this. But Karim Adeyemi has just sealed the German SuperCup win here, surely, right? Surely there's not any time left of this game for Bayern to get another. There we go, end of the game. And 2 seasons in a row, we overcome Bayern Munich at the start of the season to win the German SuperCup. Now, as we know, last season, we started off the season extremely well. We were winning games comfortably. We won this game comfortably last season, more comfortably than this one. Hopefully Adoji's injury isn't the worst, because we need him at left back. And Marius Wolf was alright, but I'd probably obviously use Ryerson in that left back role instead of Marius Wolf as our backup right back. But Anton Stark, what a performance. Kirchu played well, started into that midfield extremely well. Adoji was good at left back until he got injured. And Julian Brandt has played incredibly well in this team. ever since we actually switched him. Well, he played well on the right hand side, but Jude obviously took over that position last season after a while, and Julian Brandt moved back into the centre after Gio forced his way into the team. But Julian Brandt is going to take over the mantle of Marco Reus, and it's going to be a great player for us this season. I can tell he's going to be one of our best players. Let's get into the start of the Bundesliga. Okay, for the first game of the Bundesliga season, we're going to rotate the team quite heavily because obviously it's only like 5 or 6 days after the when the SuperCup win. I always made that mistake. Obviously, we're going to start a few second team players. Makoko up front, Marco Reus is back into the team. Banner Gittins, Bakayoko, Marius Wolf, Bella Kotchap, and André Vlunin in goal. Because I want to see if André Vlunin is going to play well for this one. It's only Dusseldorf, so we should be able to beat them with the players we have on the pitch. We are a better team, even with our second team players out there. Let's get into this one because Udoji is back from his injury. So that's a great sign for us. He's only out for 4 or 5 days, so he's completely fine to play this one. Let's get into this one and hopefully kick our season off with a win. Udoji now. Banner Gittins, Kurtu, Stark. This is up for Kurtu to hit one. Shot at the keeper. And it gives us a corner here. We've been all over them other than that one I think they had. That hit the post. Royce now into the centre. Bella Kotchap can't win the header. That wasn't Bella Kotchap actually, sorry. I think it was Udoji. Banner Gittins now. It's been impressive whenever we've used them. Same with this man Bakayoko. Bakayoko almost gets in there. Just with pure, not pace, but not power there. Just forcing his way through. That's what he tried to do. Unfortunately, he was unsuccessful. Marco Reus. Banner Gittins, sorry. How's it got through? How did that get through, man? Ginchek or Ginchek, however that's his name. Scored against us. Not sure how that pass gets through. To be honest, I'm not sure how it gets through.
Well, as you can see, the weight of the through ball is key to this goal. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it.
Sule as well, he gets beaten by the pass. But he was in the right position to block it, but the game just screwed him over by not letting him actually put in a challenge to just sort of move out of the way a second. So it's rather annoying. Kurtu. Maybe something better Kotchap for this one wasn't the greatest choice. But I should have kept Slot back in the team. Oh, Doja, why has he not passed it there? I told him to pass it to Sule on to play it. Sule good work. Banner Gittins, great work there. Banner Gittins hits that. Oh, second attempt. How has Kurtu messed up so badly? Oh no. Got a bad feeling about this attack. But Bella Kotchap's okay, well he was there. And my bad feeling came through to fruition. My intuition came true. I don't know why I had a feeling I was going to concede there. Not sure what it was. Something about the fact throw-in was giving me vibes that I was going to concede. We're turning it down to Dusseldorf. But a Kotchap, what is that? I mean, that's a game's mistake as well there. And Lunin, what is he doing? Marco Reus, and it's wide to the post. How have we not scored a bloody goal in this game? We've dominated it. They've had 2 attacks, 2 goals. Or 3 attacks, 2 goals, I should say, something like that. Somehow won the header.
The first 45 and room for improvement as far as Borussia Dortmund are concerned. Stuart, what have you made of the performance so far?
Well, they've been outplayed in this.
Kurtu, oh, it's blocked. Free kick. Go on, ref, give it to us. There we go. It's a great position for a free kick here with Marco Reus in the pitch. Marco Reus just before time put us back into this game. Again, that we should not be 2-0 down in. Marco Reus, there we go. That's Marco Reus at his best. He might only be 82 rated now, which is a disgrace considering that he has played the amount of football he's had and obviously played the level of football he's had. He should still be 85 rated for me in this career mode. But for some reason, again, this goes, oh, you're above 32 or whatever, you're going to drop by -3 in a season for no reason. And Marco Reus with an incredible free kick here, and he does it again. He's a clutch player for us. Whenever we need a massive goal, he comes up for it. It might only be Dusseldorf away, but that's a huge goal for us. Stark, great pass there. Find him. Oh, it's a great save from the keeper. It was Kochi with a strike.
Change then.
And Marco is one in.
Royce taking this one.
Header one. Oh, it's a very poor effort from Stark there.
But it wouldn't go
Judging
in
by
for him.
the effort he had there, he should have done much better.
Well, I believe changing circumstances in the
Ndoji.
game, and that means we go to Alex
Stark,
Scott.
okay, I didn't really like that. Return. Got to kick the ball. Well, it's not. Stark from range again. This time saved by the keeper. How have we not scored more goals than them in this game? Go and win that. Stark. Oh, it's cleared off the line. There we go, that's a goal. Get the ball. It's Kochi grabs his first goal from Dortmund. For Dortmund, sorry. Not the greatest goal that you want to score, obviously. You would rather score a long-range effort that he's had. There are plenty of long-range efforts that he's had. But the keepers have saved, or it's just gone slightly wide or over the bar. But Kochi puts us level here. And it's a great clearance off the line, but keep the ball going. Better Kochi heads it in. And Kochi just blasts it past the keeper into the corner. And puts us back level. We're going to make a couple of changes here. Bring on, obviously, some first-team players just to bring on some fresh legs and try win this game.
Alex, thank you very much.
That should be a block by Sule. I was expecting to see a block by Stark, I believe it was, who was closing down the attack, but ended up being Sule. How's he get that in then? Okay, there we go. Bannigetten's good challenge there. I've liked Bannigetten's in this game. Bakayoko played well as well. We're taking off for Daniel Marlin for the fresh legs. Oh, I thought we could find Adeyemi there. Okay, closing down. Can't allow him that much space in the box. That ain't a pen. Get up. Adeyemi now. Great weather from Adeyemi. Karim Adeyemi. This one is the SuperCup against Bayern. Can he get his back ahead? Not back ahead in this game. Can he get his head in this game? But he hits the crossbar. Better catch up, good work there. Kochi.
Well, they have to have that sense of self-belief.
Already got one goal in this game. Can he get another? Yes, he can. Rifles it past the keeper after his pass is blocked. And Kochi has shown why we brought him in. I hope I'm pronouncing his name correctly. So I pronounced it like 3 different ways, I think. I feel like Kochi's the correct way of pronouncing it from what I've heard. And that's what I can remember. As you can see, I was trying to find that through to Adeyemi there, I believe it was. Where it got blocked, and then I thought, you know what, we're just going to hit it with Kochi, and he rifles it past the defender. Keeper probably should do better, but he thinks it's going to get blocked and he doesn't react in time, and we're ahead in this game. Oh, this Wolf head to clear. Adeyemi challenge there low. Stark wins it back there. Love that from Stark. Adeyemi, can you make that run? Cuddles, can you find him? Yes, he can. Karim Adeyemi, good first touch. Yes, it is. Karim Adeyemi, this time with the finish. There it is. There is Karim Adeyemi. Puts us forward to a player in this game. The scoreline that not flatters us, but is a little bit more where it needed to be, where it should have been. And Adeyemi, that's a great strike as well. That isn't an easy connection to have, and it's just from Cuddles. And we're forward to a player against Dusseldorf. In a game that we dominated, but we somehow were losing for quite a long while. And Kochi through here. Daniel Marlin to trip the keeper, and it's over the bar though. Too much power on it. Just a little bit too much power. Adeyemi, please run this injury off, man. Please don't be injured as well. Stopping him from going forward here. That should be the end of the game, referee. Time has gone. There's not really much point you played on here. There we go, 40 victory against Dusseldorf. It's a bit shaky for a while, but got the victory in the end. But Adeyemi has picked up a knock at the end of this game. Let's find out if he's picked up an injury. So that'll be a massive loss for us at the start of the season. Okay, the second Bundesliga game of the season and the first home game of the season is up against Freiburg, and as you can see, we're going to play the full game of this one as well. And hopefully, Sule, is that a mixed episode again? He's done more positive than negative, I would say. It's made some great challenges that you might not have seen in the episode. I'm going to tell you that. He's put in some very good performances so far, and especially in the German SuperCup. That was his best performance I've seen in a while. And even against Real Madrid, even though we ended up losing, he actually played quite well in that game. All those 2 games. We're going to get into this one at the Signal Iduna Park with our fully usual first team that we have now. Let's get into this one and hopefully pick up another victory. So we'll go to get 2 wins and 2 games in the league and 3 wins and 3 games in the episode. Is it Dewan? Good work there.
Piece of defending.
Kurt shoot. Karamadiemi, utilize your pace there. Just use your pace. Karamadiemi, this should be 1-0 surely. Karamadiemi. There we go. After all the attempts we've had, there's a simple finish by Karamadiemi is the goal we get. And I say we dominated this game. I mean, we should have had 5 goals by now. We've had like more attempts than that should have gone into the back of the net. Mark Flecken's made 2 great saves. We've hit the post like 3 or 4 times. We've gone over the bar like 2 or 3 times. We dominated this game. We should be more than 1 goal up, but we are 1 goal up, so hopefully now the floodgates will open. Good finishing for Adeyemi. Flecken probably should do better, but I'm going to take it. Still a good challenge. Daniel Marlin. Oh, that's a great pass on Daniel Marlin. You need to score, Adeyemi. You need to score. There we go. Daniel Marlin's passing. If you go back and watch last season, if you're new to the series, Daniel Marlin's passing in the series has been unreal. The amount of incredible assists he's had with a through ball or a long pass. Look at that. That's De Bruyne-esque. They find Adeyemi. And Karam Adeyemi puts it in the back of the net, makes it 2-0 here. And Freiburg have really not shown up to this game. I've literally dominated them to the point where I'm going to show you stats after this game. It's been an unbelievable, I can't even speak now, an unbelievable performance is what I'm trying to say there. Didn't have to do all that, Cobble, but that's what it is. Doji now.
And the big news confirmed, Manchester United have succeeded in getting their man, Stuart.
Kurt shoot.
Yes, it's an exciting move for him, and hopefully it will now
Doji. Julian Brandt, 3-0. That was just nice play. That cross from Doji was great as well. The Chevelle cross in there. Similar to actually Toby's assist in the charity match, if you remember that. Actually a very similar goal, now I think about it. The cross with the Chevelle into the finish. You see, ball played out wide. It wasn't a Trevella cross, actually, it's just a dinked cross, sorry. I thought he did Trevella it. Flecken again, considering he's saved harder shots than that in this game. He should be saving that. He's meant for Adeyemi. I'm actually pointing it at Adeyemi.
Well, even though we're not yet
okay, how?
I think we can say, Stuart, that Dortmund have bossed this one.
Well, what an excellent performance this has been.
There's Magno now. This is Doan. Oh, if they score, it's poor, man. They don't deserve a goal. And a goal like that as well is just annoying to concede.
Can they hit on the break?
And they went to Gladbach.
All hands on deck.
Defending there though. Oh, how? She moved to random there. There's Magno. If I get another, okay. It switched me from Sule there to a player nowhere near the ball, but goes Stefan Kobel. Flecken's come up for this corner for some reason. It's actually whipped towards Flecken. Okay, Kobel. I did not like the fact he parried it there. And that's the end of the game. It's a 3-1 victory against Freiburg. So no we conceded, to be honest, because we absolutely dominated this game. I'm going to show you what I mean by that. I'm going to show you the stats. Look at that. That's how impressive we were that game. We deserved like 8 goals, if not more. Okay, up against Mainz and down in 16th, so the second team is going to play this one. We're going to quick submit and we pick up a 2-2 draw with Makoko scoring twice. Okay, well after that draw, as you can see, we sit 3rd in the league, only 2 points behind top of the table Leipzig. And the big talking point in this episode is, what do we do with Niklas Sule? Because when I say he's played pretty decently, I mean he's played pretty decently, but I'm not opposed to replacing him. There's just something about him, I don't know where it is. I think it might be his agility being 35 and his balance being 44. That just is annoying at times, trying to just navigate and turn around with him. And the players that we can bring in, based on some of your comments down below that I've looked at, and players that I've looked at myself, are players that we see, I'll let you know here. Milan Skriniar is one of the players you guys have linked. He's very similar to Niklas Sule. A little bit, he's on a pacier side, I believe. He's got a lot of strength, a lot more balance, and a lot more agility. Obviously, very good centre-back linked to PSG in real life, quite heavily. Not sure if they're going to get that deal done, though. Yeah, as you can see, but Joe Gomez is here. You wonder why Joe Gomez is here? It's because, despite him being 80 rated, Defensively, obviously pace extremely good. 83 aggression is pretty good. 80 interceptions is great as well. Good agility, good balance, as you can see there. Good jumping as well. Good strength being 85, reactions being 78, and defensively 81 and 82, and defensive awareness being 79. And now in FIFA, it isn't all about the ratings. So I know in the comments you guys are going to say mainly bringing in players like Kim Min-jae as well, who's also here present, or Kimpembe, who's another option. In the comments, I've seen Scalia linked, but Joe Gomez could be a great signing. I genuinely think he could be. Linked with well, not linked with, he could be linking up with Nico Slotterbeck in the defence. Only costs us 22.7 million. We could take the gamble on him up until January. If we sold Sule in this episode, well, next episode, we sell him in this window, bring in Joe Gomez. If it doesn't work, we make Joe Gomez a backup centre-back with Sol Munier, and he becomes a backup centre-back for us. And then we're bringing Skriniar or Kim Min-jae or President Kimpembe or whoever else we think of in that time period. Or what we could do is we could have given Nicolas Sule up until January to see if he deserves to stay in this team. Now again, I think replacing him is a better option because we get a player who's more agile. I think Joe Gomez is probably the most agile of all of them. It's actually going to be Kimpembe is the most agile. But all of them are very similar defenders, got a good amount of pace, got a good amount of strength, got a good amount of, obviously very good defensively, all four of them here. And Kimpembe, I feel like, is the bottom of the list in terms of my actual decision, because he's recently joined Inter in this Chroma, so it's not really realistic to bring him in. Meanwhile, Joe Gomez, Kim Min-jae and Skriniar are playing for teams that they could leave. Skriniar linked away in real life, Joe Gomez linked away in real life, and Kim Min-jae. Obviously, we beat Napoli in the Champions League last season, so we have that bargaining power to go into Napoli and be like, look, we're a better team, we're going to buy your player and make him world class. Now, Kim Min-jae could be great for us. So let me know in the comments below what we should do. Should we keep Sule till January? Should we bring in Kim Min-jae, Joe Gomez or Skriniar? One of those three. Kimpembe, I'm going to take him off the list because I don't think he is right for the team. But one of these three, let me know down below who we should bring in. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching and goodbye.